Good evening. My name's Paul McLafferty. I'm the eye candy. Here we are in Brighton, really plugged into the hipster zeitgeist. Getting down with the kids. We've also got poor art, pretentious restaurants, and a raging insecurity complex about London. And lovely venue, jazz club, and you see all the pictures of the jazz performers around the outside. I will be emulating them in many ways, in that I will be making this up as I go along. It's another interesting thing about this venue is we're in Edward Street, which has a very overriding law and order theme to it. For instance, over the road we have the county court, a bit further down is the police station, the pub next door is called the Jury's Out, this is the verdict, and you look like a hanging audience, and of course I will be committing crimes against comedy. But on that theme, I know a number of you are wearing electronic tags tonight. So, just a reminder, you need to be back at home by 10. Otherwise, your suspended sentences become unsuspended. I, of course, am wearing my own electronic tag for aforementioned crimes against humanity. Comedy. Still, I haven't done badly for a boy from Port Slade. And for those of you who don't know where Port Slade is, you turn left outside the door and keep walking until you get confronted by chavs in shell suits with Staffordshire Terriers and drinking White Lightning. For instance, you're never going to discover a book called The Magic of Port Slade. It would be like finding a book about the golden age of asbestos. My parents made a lot of sacrifices. They were druids. The awkward thing about death in Port Slade is trying to make it look like an accident. Well, we're not the only ones with social problems. For instance, in nearby Hove, of Hove Actually fame, they've got their issues as well. For instance, a lady at Hove Park was worried that her chihuahua might be gay. And you could contrast that with, say, Kent Town, where a friend of mine lives around the corner, who's worried that his dachshund might be straight. I hate going to the barbers. I was in there last week and he said, "Paul, how would you like it?" So how would I like it? Well, long and wavy. Or I wouldn't mind a chestnut bob. I like that, that would go well. Anyway, we settled on giving him a finder's fee. My hairline is very similar to my iPhone. Has a poor connectivity and a lack of coverage. The headline also closely follows the British economy in that it is the result of a prolonged recession. Little Brexit reference there. But I will confess to having some underutilised hair products in my bathroom. I have 2 bottles of shampoo, and one says, "Protects against combing damage." That's worked, hasn't it? I'm sure. And the other one says, "Adds volume." Bastards. But at least I can find them. They're covered with dust and pubes and stuff. A little bit about my home life. I've a wife and 3 daughters, and I liken my life to as being in a beehive. in reverse. Now, bee experts, apiarists, will tell you that a beehive typically will have one queen bee and up to 20,000 drones. Now, in my beehive, there are 4 queen bees and 1 drone. Well, 4 irascible queen bees and 1 ineffectual drone. Now, other traits I share with the drone are we are lazy, we are prone to stoutness, we have no proboscis for collecting honey, and no sting, surprisingly. In fact, we're both useless. But one important function we do have, and that is to inseminate the queen. But I don't think the drone bee would, like me, would need to have 6 pints of Guinness and watch 4 hours of Blue movies before he can perform this task. Before I tried this set, I did run it past some friends and family to get their feedback, and my wife says, "You're brave." Thanks a lot. And my brother said, "Paul, your set is like masturbation. Not very nice to look at, but you seem to be enjoying yourself." But I'll show him. Tomorrow, I know I'm going to go from local obscurity to national obscurity. One final fear I'd like to share with you. Now, having done this, that people might start to overlook my intellect and just see me purely as a sex object. Please don't, because I've been your eye candy, and thank you.